New York City. In any light, this structure is a testament in steel and glass. It takes on a monolithic magnificence at night. Its clean lines are broken with just the barest of adornments placed to accentuate its height. To the casual onlooker, it seems to touch the heavens. In some instances, it does. At the moment, the self-assured facade hides a massive reorganization. The previous director of Terran Affairs was unable to distinguish business from misdirected self-interest. Her taint must be swept away, supplanted. The business of business, after all, is business. This franchise wishes the complete confidence of its front office, heaven itself. This creature's presence here has everything to do with the building's divine landlord. Composed of necroplasm, this new warrior of the damned comes bound to a body sheathing red and black neuroparasite. Over the centuries, these warriors have been named in hushed whispers. They occur but once each 400 years, and by their infrequence are relegated to fable and legend. Each occurrence, though, signals the inevitability of an ultimate unholy war. Our Earth is a convenient training ground. Spawn. More appropriately, Hellspawn. The penthouse suite of offices commands a view which seems impossibly far-ranging. With her back to it all, the newly appointed director prepares for a meeting, a very important meeting. Having been in the service now for well over 2 millennia, she understands the need for such get-togethers. Today's conference is to formally set the ground rules. Upper management's business plan must be fully understood, particularly in light of Gabrielle's fiasco. Like any successful employee, Rafeal knows one's appearance is important at these sessions. Her reports are ready, and they show all current activities are clean. A few new policies of her own are already in effect, and she hopes they will approve.
Ms. Rafeal, the dignitaries are here.
Send them in, please.
She's feeling confident. Though a bit nervous.
Please make yourselves comfortable. May I get you anything?
No, but thank you for asking. As you know, we don't have a great deal of time. There are other meetings. I hope you understand.
Of course.
Good. Then come here, my child. Let me get a look at you. My, but you are a pretty one also. It warms my heart to see everyone take such good care of their vessels.
I appreciate your kind words.
You're most welcome. Would you do me a favor today? Your mother's name was Mary. I'd really like it if you'd call me that too. Just for today.
It would be an honor. I haven't thought of her in such a long time. Thank you for reminding me. Now, how may I be useful, Mary?
You already are, my dear. By having you watch over this planet, I have placed a great burden on your shoulders. Your position will be put under exceptional pressure. I'm disappointed your predecessor didn't work out. We cannot afford these kinds of errors. For evil is an observant adversary, one who flourishes in our times of weakness. Our goal is to listen, to learn. We guide only those who ask. And even then, They mustn't know it's us, for the human soul is salvation for all of us.
Salvation? Does that include the tortured and damned?
Guards, get security in here now! We have a level 8 attack! Clear the leader away from the threat!
Where is he?
Violence from either side will not end our difficulties.
You kidnapped my friend. I've come to take him back.
How dare you come here? Your master knows this is a conflict-free neutral zone. Your side has just made a grave mistake by disobeying the peace treaty. Our ceasefire is now void. What's taking security?
Abruptly, that question becomes moot.
Surround him. Prepare to fire at my command. You've got nowhere to run, Hellspawn. Give yourself up. Or die.
Cornered. With no way to escape, Spawn considers his next tactic. Instinctively, for protection, he grabs the thing closest to him.
Don't make me hurt her. Just give me what I want, and I'll leave.
As he delivers his threat, he's aware of the costume going limp. It must be tired, he thinks. The changes have come at a price. Spawn's mind then flashes back to events a few hours earlier. The Redeemer had just taken Bobby, vanished right before his eyes. Spawn was left powerless, lying in stinking debris in the alley. Then it happened. The costume arose from the dead. It felt different now. Changed somehow by its own internal needs. Spawn sensed its new mood. It was angry. The only thing lacking was a direction for the anger to vent.
I see you're still trying to learn. You might need this.
Cagliostro, a mysterious vagrant, who in some strange fashion knew what Spawn was going through.
What is it?
Information.
But it's blank.
You still have much to accept. Your friend needs you. Control your rage so that you may help him. Look again.
An address. When he looked up, Cagliostro was gone. It didn't matter. Spawn knew what had to be done. He just didn't think it would get complicated so fast.
Commander, do you see he's got...
I know!
Yeah, I've got her. Now back away, all of you. I want this room cleared.
With the costume weak and Spawn not at full strength, it surprises him how quickly they accept his bluff. He had no backup plan if they didn't.
Except you. It seems you're the leader. So you're the one who's going to help solve my problem.
I swear, if you hurt her, I'll bring all of heaven down upon you.
Lady, I'm not concerned about me right now. I want my friend Bobby. Now where is he?
Your friend is nowhere near here. An intelligent Spawn would know that. It's obvious your master has picked another weak candidate to be his messenger.
I've tried everything. I just keep running into brick walls. You know how slick the CIA can be. I'm just sorry I haven't made time lately for you and Cyan. But this mess is all I think about. I can't rest until it's solved. Unfortunately, they forced my hand.
What do you mean?
Ever since they abruptly stopped accusing me of being a spy, I've been treated really well. Too nicely, if you ask me. They've offered me numerous great promotions, but I think it's their way of buying my silence. Now I'm backed into a corner, and the only way out is to take one of those offers. I have to get closer to Wynn if I'm going to solve this. I've already completed my transfer papers.
You can't be serious.
Deadly.
Terry Fitzgerald and Wanda Blake sit now in awkward silence. Then, an unspoken understanding is achieved. Both pray they've made a wise decision. Calmly, he reclines in his chair. Jason Wynn, Supreme Director of U.S. intelligence agencies, is not given to hysterics.
Calm yourself, my friend. No one is going to destroy us.
Are you crazy? Someone's linked us to Billy Kincaid! Hanging out with a child killer that doesn't get swept away too easily. How many others do you think know about this?
I've received a file containing classified information which no outsider should have. The file was given by someone called Spawn.
What? Why would some psycho hero have it in for us? All I know is I'm not about to lose everything I've worked for. So you do something about it. Anything.
Believe me, Banks. I've already started.
I'm no one's puppet. Period. I'll keep this simple. You've got exactly 5 seconds to tell me where my friend is. Otherwise, Grandma here is going to be my proverbial eye for an eye.
Another bluff. It's all he has left.
Idiot! Your friend isn't even here! He's not even on Earth!
That's your problem, like I said. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. You win.
Luckily for, inexplicably, his powers have shut
Orbital
down.
Station 1. Come in. This is Terran headquarters.
Acknowledged.
We need you to return the captured sentient being to our base immediately.
Request denied. Experiments on that subject are incomplete at present. Current data shows perplexing readings. Unable to release subject at this time.
Gentlemen, this is not a request, it is a command. And as your superior, I demand that he be sent down here at once with the proper escort. You have 1 minute to comply with my orders. Do you understand?
Affirmative.
Seconds later, a piercing blast of light announces Bobby's return to Earth. With him comes the Redeemer, the one who made off with him in the first place. Spawn had speculated on this turn of events. He was hoping it wouldn't have come to this.
Help me!
Release him, and I'll go peacefully.
It's far too late for that. You've broken the pact between our domains by invading this site and threatening our leader. You'll not go unpunished. Redeemer, finish him!
Spawn braces himself for impact. He'd been tossed around by the Redeemer at their previous meeting, and now doubts for the first time whether he can save his friend. He'll never settle that problem because the situation has suddenly changed. It is alive again. The costume. Its chains swinging wildly, swat the attacker in midair. They then wrap like a cobra around the dazed Redeemer.
Bobby, get clear of it. Hurry.
It is acting completely on its own. Like some ferocious beast, the costume flails violently. It will allow nothing to come near. Then, like the chains, the cape launched its own attack.
Bobby, take Grandma with you.
Like limbs and claws and teeth.
Come on, lady, what are you standing there for? You want to get killed?
The costume parts defend their host. By whatever means necessary. The Redeemer reacts less with anger than shock at the sudden amputation. Uncontrollably, the stump spews elemental fire, demolishing everything in its path, its devastation threatening even those he serves. Yet Spawn turns his back to the barrage without a second thought.
Granny, I'm sorry I had to use you earlier, but I didn't have a choice.
I understand.
Great. Now I need to get you out of here. It's not safe.
As he touches her arm to guide her, the costume becomes lifeless again. Before Spawn could even react, the Redeemer blasts him face on. The intense force throws Spawn into Bobby, then slams both into the next room. While he lays catching his breath, Spawn turns to see that the artillery has arrived.
Fire at will! Don't let him escape this time!
To his mind, this is Armageddon.
Ow! Do something!
Hang on, Bobby. We're going to...
The building's outer shell evaporates. In a heartbeat, trillions of molecules disintegrate. Transferred at the speed of light, they reassemble in the waste and decay of New York City's Bowery.
Cog, I need your help. Hal's not moving. I think he's hurt.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry. Our friend fared surprisingly well, considering he's just survived a battle with God.
What do you mean? Are you saying God was up there?
A chameleon of sorts. The Lord can appear in many forms.
How could you let this happen, Raphael?
Me? Don't you dare accuse me. It was the security system that failed, not my authority.
But our fortress has never been breached by them before.
Girls. Please, may I have a moment? This event has been no one's fault. As you are all aware, the security system is designed to deter those who do not believe. And those who are truly evil. Today, the system worked perfectly, for our visitor was neither. My children, you are too quick to act. The intruder is more than you think. Much like yourselves, he struggles to find answers on his quest. He is faced with confusion. And from the conduct I witnessed today, I'd say so are you, proving to me that neither side is ready for the great battle. You see, though Al Simmons doesn't know it, I allowed him to do what he did. Because he was fighting not for himself, but for a friend. Yet, make no mistake, the sparks have been struck, and one day, with time and guidance, his time will come. He's destined to be the one.
Been a long, long time. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to become part of the C-Dub Army. Also, ring the bell to be notified and follow the Twitter and Twitch for more updates. Malabolgia, just you wait.